Hello, this is Grand Madam, and welcome to Grand Madam's Tarot. There's a lot of controversy and strange occurrences going on around the movie Sound of Freedom. I want to look into that. I want to know what's behind all these things, these strange events. Lights flickering, not being able to see the movie. And it looks to me like someone, in one video I saw about it, someone literally sent the movie theater um, what to me could have been the audiobook version, if there is such one. I'm like, this is just too weird. It's too weird. And I haven't seen any promotion for it except on YouTube. So this is very, very strange. It's about it's a true story about child trafficking. A star is Jim Caviezel. He's playing the part of real life Tim Burton, who was former Department of Homeland Security agent who retired from his job to get into rescuing these children from the traffickers. So, well, let's begin. What is behind all these strange occurrences in these movie theaters when these people go to see the movie? Okay, I'm using the Lenormand deck. It'll give me the energy around it in a kind of a detailed way. So, what is behind the strange occurrences in Sound of Freedom? Okay. Hmm. I'm having the storm is about to end. It's about to expire. Time is up for these strange occurrences. And I also have, this is interesting, someone is committed, or there is a ring, determined to keep things with the appearance of paradise, idyllic situation. Now this is weird. You have a man here with everlasting. This is a symbol. The swan in the heart is a symbol of everlasting love. So this could be his commitment to cutting off these guys, cutting off the traffickers. It just came out weird looking though. Okay, it's talking about Tim Burton being committed to bringing this to an end. Okay, but what's the strangeness? Well, doodly squat. Are you ready? This is like a threat. A message was sent by a snake. And this time, sometimes snakes are symbols of wisdom. Not this time. This is a bad person. And this is dealing with the public health. This is dealing with the health and the mountainous obstacles to the public health. That's a threat. And look at this. The sarcophagus and the moon. and the not spyglass, magnifying glass on what's going on across the pond, far away. This, to me, we have death, we have the moon. The moon is the film. They want the movie to die. Somebody wants the movie, kill it. So someone has sent a written message out to kill this movie any way you can. Short-lived loyalty. Karma is the key. The Wheel of Fortune is the key. Ooh. We have the Tower and the Home. So someone high up somewhere doesn't want this movie to succeed. And all kinds of strange things are happening. But the word of mouth is getting out. People are talking about it via word of mouth, social media, and it's working. I mean, what's working? The movie's growing. It's doing very, very well. People are watching it anyway. I took one look at this person and I thought of Ghislaine Maxwell. And it seems like the compass is heading in the north node. So that what, North America? Somebody's trying to bridge a gap here, and all eyes are watching. This is getting eerie. And it looks like a woman, feminine energy, is needling away. I don't know if it's needling away at the actions to stop the movie. Let's see. Stop the abuse. To stop the abuse. Somebody feels it's too risky to let this movie out, to let this movie appear for the public. It's a secret. And here are the children. Taking the steps. Which door are they to go through? And some wily coyote, this is a fox, has separated themselves far, far away from it. Let's keep going. A wish for a new beginning. Longevity and exposure. Okay, whoever, there's some powerful people behind this. They wear the mask. And it looks like here, I'm picking up a lot of feminine energy in this. We have the rider. Fiercely protecting the situation. And we have someone at cross purposes. Or Another way I look at this is the goddess is exposing it all and fiercely protecting those involved with it. The reason I say goddess is because I saw the Madonna down here. This is my first time ever seeing the Madonna come out with the energy so powerful. Wow. All right. Now is the time to stop it. I mean, that's something else for somebody to table it. That is weird. All right, let me pick up the Rider-Waite's. I knew the Lenormands would have some energy to add to that. I wasn't expecting all that, though. Somebody is... Where is that? What's bothering me? That some man is trying to cut out what he loves. If it was just this, and if I was reading a romance card, it would be a man who loves. But it could also be a man who loves children. I'm going to cut this person out. And then the Tower and the Home. Now the Tower... Yes, I'm disturbed right now. Let me pull that back out. The Tower and the Home. The Tower is official. The Tower, in this deck, it's official. It's like the throne almost. It operates. It controls. It's an institution. And in this institution that is solid. Here it is. Oh, where's the home? It's an attack on the home. It's an attack on the family. Okay? And it is also support. You can look at the house as stability, family, real estate. And here you have the Tower. Now, in Rider-Waite, the Tower is exploding. This is not exploding. This is standing tall and solid. So it's a solid institution that's been going on. This has been going on for millennia. But we're finding out about it now. Okay? So, someone does not want this movie out because it is a threat to take down an ancient and solid institution. I think this is going to be my last reading today. Excuse me a second. I mean, I can feel my anxiety going up again. Good gosh, I reckon. So they don't want the movie out because that means all eyes will be turned on certain persons and to certain institutions, because in order to allow something like that, institutions have to be involved. And if institutions are involved, they have to be investigated. And if they're investigated, not only is their credibility shot, someone's going into prison. What else, Spirit? Tarot team. Let's see what the cards say. The Rider Waits. Okay. So a message was sent to disrupt the movie. Oh, I'll be. Who doesn't want the movie seen? What's behind it's not a controversy. That's straight up something is interfering with this distribution of this movie. What's behind it? Who's behind it? What's going on with Shadow of Freedom? I'm sorry, Sound of Freedom. Yeah, a lot of stuff is in the shadows. What's going on with this movie? Okay. Queen of Swords. All right. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. You see that sword up, standing up like that? She's getting ready to come down on somebody. And she's going to come down on them successfully. Ace of Cups. Secret groups of high reputation. Okay. I have the Four of Cups. I have the children. Here we go again with legacy, lots of money. Excuse me. Walking away. Indecision, not knowing what to do. Again, this is repeating that people in high places don't want this information out. And I'm beginning to think this person right here is also a whistleblower. Let me get two more down here. She barely made it out of there, but she did. And she's also fighting for her life. It was a mess. It was a horrible situation. But she's standing on her own 2 feet. She's gotten to the King of Swords, and she told what was actually going on. Here's Ace of Swords, the truth, and King is about to swing that sword. We have the Hierophant, a social institution, and we have the moon. So again, it is repeating. Oh my God. To Tower, Tower and the moon, Tower and the moon. Expose the sun and the moon. Something's going to come. Expose how they're treating the children. These are institutions that deal with children. Social institutions are dealing with children. And now it's like, what are we going to do now? That movie gets out, people start looking at us. What are we going to do now? This is what we're going to do now. Here's the Justice card. And it's coming swift. That tells me somebody here knows exactly what's going on here. Again, another swiftness card. And money. So what justice is going to... Oh, they're getting ready to bring it to a halt. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. They're going to bring it to a halt. It is global. Ace of Wands. This is the movie. Family. They want the families to see this. They want people to be more protective with their children because of the ease with which they can be taken from them. This is also telling me how easily it is to persuade a child from its family. Seduce. Also the end of the family. And destroy the family for money. So some of these kids have been, their parents have been paid for them. Oh, good. It's getting messy. This is my last reading for today. Have paid these people to take their children. Not. They're flashing money at the parents. They're giving them a good story, and they take the children. That could be naivete, but that type of naivete would cost you everything you ever held dear. And they are patient with what they do. Right now, it's going to be they're going to be more cautious about how they're getting these children. And you're coming up with some more manipulation. Oh, good. I don't want to say that. It burdens them. So these people in this child trafficking business are worried. They're worried that now the parents are not going to be as naive as they have been. They're worried that the children aren't going to be as naive as they have been. And they're worried about their organizations and institutions being investigated. The Hermit, the Hermit, the Hermit. Look at this closely. We'll look at this one closely. Imagine if the people down there leaving were the parents. And this guy, like the Pied Piper, has taken their children, separated them from their children. And it's all about the money. The guy, I haven't seen the movie, not going to see it. I've been watching the different clips and things and listening to the reactions. In the movie, the guy is a father and his kids. Someone spots the kids and they approached the father with, "You got great kids. They could do modeling. They could do da da da. We're holding auditions at this hotel. Blah blah blah. Come bring the kids, and we'll screen test them." He does just that, but he makes his big mistake when he leaves the kids with these people. You don't leave your children with anybody you don't know. That's number one. But anyway, and it cost him. Oh, The Untold Story and The Hermit. The untold story is being exposed. The Hermit talks about, is also not necessarily exposure, but you see the lamp, a light of enlightenment, the aha moment. Oh, that's what that was all about. That's the Hermit. Introspection, so that when people see things now, they're going to look at them differently because their minds have been broadened as to what can also be going on when they see things, a scenario. Hmm. Yeah. The children are weak and vulnerable. That's how they make their choice and their decision on who they're going to take. Here we have a Queen of Wands who's going, what is this? Queen of Wands, death, imprisonment. Again, this to me looks like the goddess or the divine feminine is getting involved with this and turning it around. It may have been about children, but it's like the influence of the woman, of a powerful woman who's saying, wait a minute, no, no more. I think it's the goddess. It could be mothers. The official story, it's sad. It's about negligence. And here again is another feminine. Well, in this case, the Queen of Pentacles is about money. Now, since the movie has come out, I think those involved are wondering, how safe is this enterprise going to be now that people know what's going on? This is about the money. Should I invest any more in this? I don't. I'm really wondering if we should just close up shop and move on to something else. But there's a lot of feminine energy in this. Yeah, they're going to align themselves with something else. Agreement, other options. For right now, some people are stuck. They feel that they're stuck and they can't move. Their organization is at a standstill or pause. Yeah, because now people are going to be fighting over it. They want to know about it. They want more information. Tell us some more about this stuff. People are they're very angry and they're ready to go to war for their children. Hmm. And here we have, I do believe others are going to be starting to look into this whole child trafficking situation. It's slavery. It's slavery. Look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The movie burst that whole trafficking enterprise wide open. It exposed it all. And now it's like the rats are leaving the ship. People are trying to get away. Spirit is saying names will be named. Okay, what else, Spirit? All coming out on the wash. Okay, sound like my grandmother there. Hey, Grandma. I didn't know she helped me with these readings. Yeah. The stars are catching hell, though, right about now. Yeah, I wondered about Jim Caviezel. He doesn't look right. He doesn't look right. He can't sleep at night. Here's Kingpin. And what should I be doing with this now? Should we lay low for a while or what? hmm Okay. Oh, I'm saying when I say Caviezel doesn't look right, I mean he doesn't look healthy. He looks, he's got that stoic look that I'm a man, I can handle everything. This broke him. This, he needs a rest. Right now he's promoting the movie, but and I'm 1,000% sure he wants to fight against this. Yeah, but I think it's taking its toll. He needs to rest for now. Okay. Oh yeah, things are changing. hmm People are going to take more. They're going to take not just the people, but I do believe the justice is going to take a closer look at these sexual situations now. It's the Wheel of Fortune. How many of these cards came up? Things are going to change 360. They're going to have to go back and look at some of these laws that they've got on the books, that are still on the books, about child marriage and all that kind of stuff. They're going to have to tighten up some, not immigration. The word immigration popped out. What about immigration? That's when they're leaving the country. Yeah, they're going to be looking at that. Yeah, ooh, passport bros. Ooh, they're going to be looking at that too. The government's going to be looking at that. Emperor is going to be looking at that closely. They're going to be watching some people, and they're those folks in those in that trafficking enterprise. They're going to be trying to hold on to what they have, and I do believe they're going to be exposed. This is somebody, yeah, very upset and emotional now. It rocked their boat. The movie rocked their boat. They're scared. hmm They're trying to put a lid on it because they're going to lose some money. Lose some money. Some of them are getting out of town. Look at this. And they know who they are. They know who they are. Yes, families have been torn apart. This is hedonism right here. Pleasure. Built a palace of pleasure, like Epstein's Island, but it's more than that. And now there are a lot of regrets by these rich men who have been offering nothing. A deceiving, a deception, an empty cup. So that's interesting. This movie has shaken the foundation of some of these traffickers. But the government is going to it is going to step in and change some laws. I don't know what laws, They're definitely going to be looking at some of these sex crimes differently. And these arrangements with these children, and not just children, women too, differently. Because it can't go on any longer. Now, I want to see, okay, put these. What is the outcome? What's the outcome of so many people seeing the movie Sound of Freedom? What is the outcome? The outcome of this movie finally getting to theaters. That's it? Okay. A choice is going to be made. Imprisonment? And some places, there's going to be a hanging, a real one. I have the Empress, the pregnant woman. That's another thing. The whole that they're. I'm gonna need a drink after this. I'm gonna have to have my coffee. There are breeding farms that produce children. King of Swords. Hold on a second. The Empress, the pregnant woman. The King of Swords. He's the law on pregnancy. And the Moon. So we have some laws regarding pregnant women that are deceptions. And the deception is somebody's trying to set up. Well, if the women can't have abortions anymore, if abortion is banned across the country, then the children, some of these children are going to be put up for care, adoption. From those agencies or institutions, that's where the supply will come from. Take 3 deep breaths. That's how deeply entrenched child slavery is. You know, they're also trying to change child labor laws. I'm going to give you some too. Keep going. Heartbreak, regret, and disappointment. He's mad. Some rich man, I don't know who this is disappointed with the judgment that's being passed. And I think he's going to get him. He is going to get him. And it's interesting. It took a man to get it started. It's going to take a man to end it. And all of this false, fake invitations, false offerings, burnt offerings will be scrutinized. And the outcome is going to be successful. It's going to be successful. Okay. Whew. That was enough. That's a much. Oh, that was difficult. That was difficult. Okay. That was difficult. But they have breeding farms for these young women where these children are born. And you have those people who just sell their children, give their children up for drugs and everything else. And then you have agencies that you would think are legitimate agencies that have a dark side to them. And some of those agencies are under the auspices of the government. He's coming for them. He's coming for them. Boy, that was an intense read. I'm afraid to look at the bottom. Oh. Oh. Look at that. It's happening now. Look at it. The money has stopped. Nope, that was the other way. And they are leaving their beautiful palaces. These are the traffickers. They're going to try to keep their agreements and what do you call it? They're going to shift to another product. I guess it's the women now. That'll be their focus. But they too will be exposed by what has been broadcast. Hello. Yeah, the conflicts. Yeah, people are running. They're running. They're running. Because sometimes you can see it in your own neighborhood. Like, wait a minute, what's going on in that house? Don't those children ever go to school? Who are all those people coming in and out of that house? Start watching, people. Put that back on here. All right, we have the Queen of Wands and we have the Fool. She might be starting a new campaign, recklessly going at the situation. Or, may have started out one way. Oh, you could model. And ended up in trouble. Being given what she didn't want. Well, while you're waiting for assignments, you could see this person for me be nice to him. It's the same thing. And now people are saying, is this worth it? No. Because this lady here, Lady Liberty, is getting ready to go to war with the truth. And that sword, two swords. People's minds are changing now. Some people, and some women are trafficked and don't even realize it. That's smooth. Others have no sense of self whatsoever, and even they are leaving. They're getting out of it some kind of way. They're now it's in the mind, so it's going to be in action sooner or later. And here we have the manipulation, and here we have the leaving. Now this also could mean some people are moving their operations, but this is global and everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. 3 threes. This may start taking place 3 days, 3 months, 3 weeks. It's happening in the now. And now there's indecision about what to do with these kids that they have. His operation has been stopped. Oops. His operation has been stopped. And his money is changing. Stealing these kids from this is the child trafficking. And this guy keeps coming up. The untold story is about to be told, and they don't know what to do about it. Now the big triad is about to go. I'm sorry about this reflection. The triad is about to go broke, whoever they are. Yeah, they have a legacy. And it's going to happen quickly. We have betrayal, we have death. We have some people trying to move forward with these. I guess this is dealing with the women now, but even they're going to revolt. And here we are with the institutions, moneyed institutions. They're going to watch these banks too. The banks are even being, I'm going to say bank examined, not examined, scrutinized around the world. Okay? Around the world. And this, I do believe, this might be Tim Burton, who actually did the rescuing. This also could be Jim Caviezel. It's time for a little introspection. Get off by yourself. Meditate. There is hope. It's going to work. This is repeating again. Yeah, get some rest. And he's afraid that, this is what he fears. Yeah, they are. But he will be successful. Both Tim is going to be successful, even more successful, and Jim will be successful too in their attempts at rescuing children. And they're coming fast. The secrets are out. Secrets out. And the right people, look at this. The right people are coming down. Like I said, they're going to be changing some laws around here and probably dealing with global coalitions. They're going to take it seriously now. Child trafficking will be taken seriously now. Even though they're going to slow walk it down, what the government is going to do, it's going to take the money out. That's going to be their approach to it. They're going to take the money. So they will be, tracking these transactions. I have a feeling that they know which banks, which organizations, which people. They know who's who. And now with this movie out and the people behind them, yeah, that's going to come to a screeching halt. All that trafficking is going to come to a screeching halt. And I'm going to wrap this up right now. There's nothing more to say. This is Grand Madam wishing you much love. All this stuff is going to be put to rest very, very quickly. Recapping a message or almost like a proclamation. These movie theaters have received messages. You are to disrupt this movie when it's being shown, or else. Now that's a hell of a message. This is Grand Madam. Much love.